The purpose of this tutorial is to discuss the Countif function in Excel and how it can be used to look at a range of values and count a particular occurrence that is found in that range. In our case, I have a worksheet open which has a professor's grade book in it. And I have gone through and I've calculated each student's total points that they've earned over the semester. I use those total points to calculate a percentage of possible points for them. I saw that I have 85 points possible, so here I've created the equation that takes the student's total points and divided it by that 85. I've used that value, percentage of possible, and I've done a lookup on the actual grade value that's associated with that. So I've come into this lowest value for my grading scale over here, and I've seen that the lowest value to earn an A is a 90. That makes me in an A range here, and I've assigned a letter grade of A for this particular student. Finally, I've ranked that student as the number one student in the class. Now what I want to do is get a count of the number of letter grades that I've assigned for each of my different available letter grades. To do that, I'm going to use the Countif function. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to say equal Countif parenthesis. Now it asks me first off what's the range and what's the criteria that you're looking for. Now for range, the range is the list of values that you want to count from. So in our case, this is going to be all of the letter grades that we assigned for the class. I'm going to put a comma after that, and next it asks what's the criteria you want me to look for. Each time it locates the criteria you've specified, it will add 1 to its count. Now I could put in here in quotation marks the letter F because that's what I'm looking for here. I'm trying to count how many F's were assigned. But I'm simply going to click on this cell B12 because it contains an F, and so that will look for all my F's as well. I close the parentheses and press enter, and it shows me there are 0 F's. Let's do it again for D. Say equal Countif. Again, my range is all of the letter grades. Absolute that guy. Comma, and then I'm going to click over here on B13, which is the cell I wanted to look for. It'll find a D in that cell, and it will come into this list and look for all D's. Again, I got 0. Let's copy it and see what we get. When I copy it to the C, it counted 1 C because it found a C here. When I copy it on down, I get 4 B's and an A. So that is the Countif function. We use it to count for a particular value in a list, and it will tell us how many times that specified value occurs in a list.